All right, welcome back to WMMA Now with your host, Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a pair of fight previews. So we are going to Singapore for one championship heavy hitters this Friday, January 14th. Got a pair of ladies bouts coming for you. Of course, the main event is going to be Xiong versus Miura for the Women's Strawweight World Championship. We also got first another strawweight 125-pound in one championship bout. First up, we got Tiffany Teo taking on Meng Bo. No chill Teo coming off of a unsuccessful second chance at the title against Xiong Jingnan. Came up short against that one. Meng Bo coming off of her first loss in one championship as well. 3 months ago to Ritu Phogat in the atomweight tournament. She is now moving back up in weight. She always fought at 125 pounds before getting to one championship. Now she's back up there. Let's go ahead and take a look. This should be a good one. It should be some fireworks on the feet here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats here. So we got No Chill coming in at 9-2. Meng Bo coming in at 17-5. Like I said earlier, both ladies are coming off of losses in their last bouts via decision. Let's see. Meng Bo is 25 years old. Topology never lists Tiffany Teo's age. I believe she is 32. Don't quote me on that, though. Let's see. Teo is slightly taller, 5 feet 5 inch, 165 centimeters to 5 feet 4 inch, 162 centimeters for Meng Bo. And no reach listed for Teo. Meng Bo's is listed at 64.6 inches, 164 centimeters. So those are your stats for this one. Like I said, this one should be fire on the feet. Both ladies like to throw down. Meng Bo has the power in her hands. Teo, her punches don't look like they're going to hurt as much, but they have some snap to them. They have some pop to them. And she goes more for like the overwhelming volume compared to Meng Bo, who likes to land the big ones. You know, the big one-hitter quitters. So they definitely have like different style. Both are primarily boxers. But like I said, Meng Bo likes to wind up and land the big one, whereas Teo, she likes to work behind the jab and work her technique and work the volume. Now, you look at Tiffany Teo's record and you think, well, man, she's got more submission wins than she does, knockout or technical knockout. But I'll be honest, I had to go all the way back to 2017, to the Pooja Tomar fight. And I watched as many of her fights as I could. She rarely goes for the takedown herself. She did against Pooja Tomar only as a reversal for a takedown attempt and got that first round armbar. But for the most part, Teo is not going to be the one in a fight who goes for the takedown. She could in this fight, though, because if Meng Bo blasts her and doesn't put her out right away and hurts her, she could end up going for the takedown. I honestly don't see it, though. Tiffany Teo is tough. I mean, she's put up with beatings from Xiong Jingnan twice. The pick here for me is Meng Bo by decision. She could get the finish, but I'm going to go with Meng Bo. I think her power is going to translate really well back up to 125 pounds because she had plenty of finishes before one championship at this weight. And I think it's going to work as well for her here. So we're going to go with Meng Bo via decision for this one. So then we move to the main event. Women's Strawweight Championship, Xiong Jingnan taking on Ayaka Miura. Xiong, the only lady to hold the one strawweight 125-pound belt, has defended it successfully multiple times. At least 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 times, I believe. Miura is an absolute specialist. All of her wins in one championship come by scarf hold Americana. And she has predicted that she's going to win this fight in the same way. So it should make for an interesting one. Taking a look at the stats, the Panda coming in at 16-2, Miura coming in 11-3. Now, Panda last tasted defeat a little over 2 years ago to Angela Lee, down at 115 pounds. Since then, she came back up to 125 pounds, beat Tiffany Teo a little over a year ago via decision, and then beat Michelle Nicolini via decision about 4 months ago. Miura is coming off of a win over Hayani Bastos 7 months ago. Before that, had a TKO loss to Tiffany Teo. And before that, she was undefeated in one championship. So she's 4-1 overall in one championship. Now, Xiong is the elder fighter, 34-31 for Miura. And Xiong is the taller fighter as well, 5 feet, excuse me, 5 feet 5 inches, 165 centimeters, to Miura's 5 feet 2 inches, 157 centimeters. No reach listed for either fighter on Tapology. So here we have a classic striker versus grappler battle. Absolute classic. This stylistic matchup goes all the way back to the beginning of the sport. Got Xiong, who has really good, powerful, accurate punches. Not like one hitter quitter, but she overwhelms with her punches. And they are, she throws looping punches, but they are very accurate and they hurt. Miura, like I said, is an absolute specialist. She goes in there with one game plan in mind: to get a hold of you, get you down to the ground, usually via throw or trip, and get to the scarf hold to work for that Americana. And she has said that she plans on winning the championship with that move as well. She is certainly capable of doing it. I mean, all she needs to do is to latch on to the arm of Xiong. If Xiong starts punching, all she has to do is latch on to the arm and she'll get Xiong to the ground. Xiong's takedown defense is good, but it's not perfect. And she's never fought a judoka like Miura. So Miura is certainly capable of getting Xiong to the ground. Can she get the submission from there? Is going to be a different question. She struggled against Tiffany Teo, who is very tough, but Xiong is equally as tough. Xiong does not know the meaning of the word quit. She is as durable as they come. So I can easily see Miura putting Xiong in trouble early. If Xiong can weather that early storm, though, find ways to get out of the scarf hold or sneak out the back or find ways to counter it, she can put Miura into a world of hurt. Now, the longer this fight goes, I got to give it to Xiong because she's going to land more and more of her punches, and Miura is going to have a harder time getting in close. And as those punches add up, Miura is going to fold. Especially if Xiong can land a couple of heavy ones early, it could put Miura back into the same place where she was against Viviane Araújo back in Pancrase, where she had just hurt her so bad so early and closed her eye. Might have broken her orbital. I can't remember. I know she definitely closed her eye out. But that was what Araújo had done to Miura. Xiong doesn't hit quite as hard as Araújo, but she definitely hits hard. And that's what she's going to look to do here. She's going to land those punches, overwhelm Miura with them, wear her down over a period of time until she can swarm her and get the TKO. Now, in the meantime, Xiong's going to have to be very smart. She's going to want to keep her distance, keep Miura at the edge of those punches, not get mixed up on the inside, with the dirty boxing, fighting in the clinch. She's not going to want to do that against Miura. That's exactly what Miura wants. So Xiong is going to want to stay on the outside and keep her on the edge of those punches. The pick here is going to be Xiong Jingnan to retain, and I believe she will set a new record for title defenses in one championship with this win here. So, should be a good one. I'm really looking forward to this one. If Miura loses, then she could be the last title challenger that one championship has left. They're going to have to go outside the promotion and sign new talent again. Unless Meng Bo wins, and then Meng Bo could slot herself in as the next title challenger very easily by beating the former two-time title challenger in Tiffany Teo. Because Miura couldn't beat Teo and got to skip right over her. But Miura is the last best hope for dethroning Xiong at this point. If she can't do it, I don't see anyone else doing it, beating Xiong right now in this division. So it's going to be very interesting. But the pick is going to be Xiong Jingnan to retain. So that is my preview for the ladies' fights of One Heavy Hitters. Like I said, this goes down Friday, January 14th in Singapore. You can watch it either on the One Super app or on YouTube. If you're in the U.S., you're going to have to tune in to Bleacher Report's YouTube channel. Outside the U.S., you can probably find it on One Championship's YouTube channel or on the One Super app, or check onefc.com for local listings. Depends on what country you're in. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the fights. Who are you picking in the comments down below? If you like the video, please give it a like, and while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to WMMA Scene Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.